Yo. Hey, what's good, fam? It's your boy Dwayze on Blaze, and I'm back again. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. Okay. Hey, man, a little update on the game right quick. You know, shout out to pthvtg. We're gonna react to this. Jay Jody, in rare form. Okay, they're saying Jay Jody is a beast right now. Okay, he's eating. He's he's got the streets on lock. And then we're going to Ginger Trill with verse of the year contender. Okay, Ginger Trill is another one who's had quite a solid 2023. You know that project he dropped with Touchline. Shout out to Touchline for working with the GOAT. And then we get release form breakdown. Okay, guys, let's get into it without any further ado. Shoo. And then I pressed, nothing happened. Okay, I guess we have to manage.
What's going on, you guys? So check it right. Jay Jody just dropped his new EP titled Release Form, and I must say that he truly delivered on this one. Now the EP consists of 7 tracks with features from Reese, Ginger Trill, Black Les.
I just want to say I have not heard this project yet, but I heard good things about it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a reaction to this project, a little reaction review thing. Maybe we can, get into that. Let's see. Oh, man.
And Nyota Parker, with production from Michael Tui, Sick Beat Prince, Sunday Beats, and Rello Beats. So
Beats,
sonically,
boy.
everything sounded well orchestrated and cohesive. And I couldn't help but feel that the EP had a very mature sound to it. I'm not sure if I'm making sense by saying that, but it just sounded like it had a grown feel to it. But maybe I'm looking into things too deeply. Now, the thing about Jody is that he loves speaking on what he's going through, getting really introspective with his thoughts.
I will say, bro, just to chime in there quickly, Jay Jody has been evolving musically. I feel like with every project, with every release, Jay Jody has been able to just sort of elevate and get deeper with it. I just feel like, man, his raps are just really strong, bro. They're really strong. He's got dope verses. Man, I don't know why they be hating on Jody, man. Why, bro? This guy's dope. He's sick. One of the best lyricists out right now, bro. So, I don't know. Amongst his peers, he's definitely one of the best, bro.
And giving us the inner workings of his mindset, and he displayed that on tracks like Hands of Time, where he's speaking on being content where he's at in life, but at the same time he still struggles with the thought of people being against him. And that's the thing about Jody, despite being in the game for so long whilst being super talented, you still have people trying to discredit him and downplay his skills, all because he's the older brother of Reese, and at the same time he's pursuing his career.
Yeah, I will say that is a thing that they hold against Jay Jody. It's just that, like, yo, you're Reese's brother, and Reese is like top 3 rappers in SA, you know, so it's hard to kind of live under that shadow, you know, of your brother being like one of the biggest rappers. Everyone else is gonna just be like, oh no, you're only relevant because of Reese, and you know, that's not true in my eyes. I think Jody has stood his own ground and he's pulled his own weight. It's not like he's lacking on the music front. Like I said, his music is top quality. I think people just need to give Jody more of a chance, man. Come on, bro. It's Jay Jody.
Independently, which would leave some individuals in the industry with a sour taste. But despite that, as I said, Jody is in a state of feeling content, and he conveys this with lines like, I'm fine, you see me, I'm standing in line, I'm patient, I'm not overnight sensation, more like hope for the nation. Woo. Culture.
Boss.
Bitch, I'm good, which was released last year as a single. Jody still continues with the state of feeling content, as well as speaking about how well he's doing in life. With him talking about getting a new location and having proof of payment, he can drop 2K on brunch, as well as taking back-to-back shots of Julio Blanco just because he's feeling parched. So he's feeling good, man. Now,
yeah, guys, that's one thing about the game. It's like people hate you even when you're up, even when you're doing good, you're doing well for yourself. You know what I'm saying? People just want to tear you down, and that's the situation that Jody's in. Jody's doing well. He's doing all right. He's got his money, he's got his bag. But niggas want to hate. They want to be like, nah, Jody, you ain't the guy. Shame on y'all.
With Rolling Loud in Quiet Places, man, is this a track Already the title itself, it's already a bar, so you already know Jody and Ginger were coming with immaculate lyricism. And Jody spoke on quite a few things on this record, talking about he's become cold because of how the political structure in the country is, as well as how people operate in the industry. So he's decided to take on the path of independency, even though he might take some L's along the way, but he's building a legacy. He also spoke on still keeping things private, and his mind state is working clever because the time is now or never. He also touched on enjoying life because tomorrow isn't promised, and he's working on a bunch of things and he's willing to get it.
Now I have to listen to this project.
And lastly, he spoke on keeping your emotions in check because it can help you stay relevant. Now he did speak on more things, but for the most part, you get the point. Now Ginger, my goodness, did he talk on this record?
Hey,
I mean,
Ginger's
I don't think enough credit
is
given to him for being such a dope lyricist. I mean, he had lines like, health is wealth, throwing no beef on my dinner plates. Woo. I even sleep woke, they'll never understand me because they don't speak goat. I play with my sons, that's how I get back. I put this razor blade on my tongue, then I get my lick back. So it's definitely a verse that I'll be revisiting just to dissect all the other things he said.
You guys are sleeping with Ginger.
Yeah.
You guys are sleeping.
Truly dropped the verse of the year contender with this one. Now, another standout from the EP is Inside Man. And I just found this shit that Jody was speaking on was sort of impactful just because it relates to the current climate of society. I mean, he went on to say, we filling up venues and filling up voids. How many niggas you know really made it? How many niggas locked up in them cages? How many niggas you know get their light to the streets just to lose it?
One thing I want to say about pthvtg. Like, I always see his comments. People are always saying, why do you talk like you're rapping? So it's so fitting that he's rapping right now because it sounds like fitting to his voice. Like, this is what he's meant to be doing. This is his destiny. pthvtg, stop rapping, my boy. That's what the people say about you. You're a rapper. Even when you're talking, you're rhyming, dropping bars, cadences, vocalist things. Okay?
On the side of the pavement. How many niggas you know in your clique that are ready to die or just lie on the statement? How many women you know that are not on the net selling body for payments? Finally, I've learned to take my own advice. If you ain't got solutions, nigga, don't advise. Body every week, we are desensitized. We just want to eat, you see it in our eyes. So definitely some real words from Jody, and he continues to showcase his ability to speak.
Guys, I feel like South African hip-hop as a whole has just better lyricists than anybody else in the world right now. Anybody else. Like, bro, we have so many guys who are just so dope with the lyrics, bro. Like, I could barely count on my hand anymore in the US, like, the guys who are really dope and who are at the forefront of the game. So, it's dope to see, man. Let's go, guys. Nation full of
social dynamics of society, which I appreciate. I mean, Jody is a breath of fresh air, and hearing him speak on social issues that other rappers don't usually touch on, while he's really setting himself apart from the rest. Now, The Love is another standout from the EP. And man, once again, Jody's ability to deliver those gut-wrenching bars is something that never ceases to amaze me. Now, despite the record being titled The Love, Jody actually speaks on the lack of love people have, especially in the industry.
They be hating.
I mean, he spoke on how artists are disingenuous with their fans because not everything is what it seems to be. He states that the music industry is built around spite, support, and sympathy streams.
And lies.
He also spoke on how everyone nowadays wants to be seen.
And backstabbing.
And how you meant to feel like you're missing out if you're not glued to your screen. When he also said you have broken home babies dissing niggas for being broke. Well, that's just a crazy line. And he makes sure to expose the social dynamics.
That is true. Like, we're in an era where you could be so up, you could be doing well, and some dude on Twitter, some broke ass bum on his mom's couch is gonna be tweeting to you like, yo, you broke, you ain't done shit. You know, they're just gonna come at you with straight slander, bro. And it's like, yo, dude, you at home doing nothing. Meanwhile, I'm out here at least pushing, at least trying to build my empire, trying to leave a legacy. I'm doing something, and you out here just tweeting on the couch. Oh, you suck. Oh, Reese is better than you. Oh, your EP didn't do this many numbers. Oh, you fell off. And it's just like, bro, what are you doing, dog? Watch yourself. Okay.
dynamics of society and reality that most people go through. He also spoke on how mainstream media is trying to sober niggas up for being dope and make them have a clean image just so they're more marketable for a wider audience as well as brands. He also touched on how they're being told that they're too serious to ever go gold, which speaks to how the game and industry wants these artists to make cookie cutter hits and commercialize their sound in order to bring in these big numbers and receive the plaques. But
you know, touching on that, I want to say that I don't think necessarily the industry wants, you know, cookie cutter hits. I just feel like they want songs that are going to have motion, because why attach your brand to an artist or a song that's not really going to do much? It kind of doesn't make sense. You know, you got to look at it from the perspective of a brand. A brand wants to put their money into, it's like an investment, put their money into something where they're going to get their money back. So it's understandable why an artist like Reese, an artist like Jody might not get the sponsors and the brands to sort of step in and assist them and to help push, because they're not necessarily brand friendly, okay? Like, they could still make songs that fit into that mold. It's just that the music that they make is not necessarily that, you know? So I don't think it's necessarily the brands who want to water them down. It's just the brands need a watered down product so that they can push that product, and it's easily digested, you know, by the masses. Because obviously the masses are not listening to the deepest hip hop ever. You know what I'm saying? Like freaking lyrical, miracle, whizzical. Like, it's not happening, bro. So basically, obviously they're gonna want more songs like, for instance, a song like Lemons to Lemonade by AKA and Nasty. That's a song which can work with ads, with brands. It's, you know, it's vibey, it's poppy. You know what I mean? So with music that Jay and Reese make, it's not necessarily that. So I can't really blame the brands, but at the same time, it is kind of unfortunate that they go for more so the watered down, you know, type of music.
Jody isn't falling for that. He's still going to touch on topics of social issues or his current mind states, regardless of whether he'll go gold or not. Now, he also realizes that some of the artists went gold for this game and ended up folding, which had him feeling like real talent is fool's gold, because choosing to have principles is something that rubs other individuals the wrong way, to the point where it's cold shoulders now. So he also spoke on how the Bible wants him to be closer to God and pray for his enemies, but his enemies are praying on him, which is a clever use of words. But yeah, he continues on speaking about how
that's a bar right there. Wait, now I'm not gonna go back, but you heard that. That was some good wordplay. This is why Jay Jody one of the best, guys. I'm telling you, you guys are sleeping. Okay, play? No?
His enemies want to spray him, and how these thoughts are scaring him because his workplace is full with disingenuous niggas, bad deals, depression, and jealousy. So you sort of get the picture. Jody is definitely self-aware of his surroundings and definitely knows how the industry works. He continues to shed light and give game to his audience, which I think a lot of artists can learn from. I mean, just like his verse on The Confrontation, this record sort of gives the same feeling, having you question whether the industry is good or not, and maybe the path of independency is not as bad as they try to make it seem.
Oh, look at
now it's becoming more apparent with every drop that Jody is more than a rapper. He's a student of the game, an OG with the lessons he speaks on, and just a complete artist. And I can't help but feel like he is truly one of the best in the game right now. But it's just a pity that his talents and ability get overlooked, because best believe if he got the recognition he deserved, some of your favorite artists would never be mentioned in certain conversations.
That's
but
true.
With that said, Release Form is another solid effort from Jody, and it has me anticipating his debut album Shine O'Clock, which is still dropping this year, so stay tuned for that. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. What did you make of Release Form from Jay Jody, and which tracks did you have as your standouts? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button
I can't pause
if you
for
haven't.
some reason. Okay, so as you can see, guys, Jay Jody, he's hungry, man. He's hungry. He wants to keep it pushing, keep it moving. I have not heard Release Form. I didn't even know it was called Release Form. Like I skimmed through it, actually. I skimmed through the project, and I already liked what I heard so far, just of going through it quickly. But I'm going to get into it. Like I said, let me know down below if you'd like me to record that and, you know, post a reaction. Otherwise, yeah, guys, Jay Jody, you know, go listen to that. Shout out to the boy pthvtg. And yeah, my final comments though is that I do think Jay Jody, if he keeps consistent, he keeps pushing, he's gonna go really far in the game, even further than he is right now, for sure. I think that with Jody, the talent is there, the drive there, the drive is there, the willpower is there, like the consistency. Everything, he has everything. I just think there's that one dark cloud hanging over him where it's like, yo, but you Reese's brother. So I do think that sort of hurts him a bit, but I think he'll overcome that at some point if he keeps this up. So anyway, I'm going to go listen to the project. Actually, no, what am I saying? But I'm probably gonna do another reaction video, but I will listen to the project, not right now, but I will. Like I said, if you guys want the reaction, I'll give it to y'all. But yeah, anyway, enough repeating myself. It's been your boy Dwayze on Blaze. Shout out to everybody watching the videos and tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. It's been a good one.
Keep that
Yes, sir.
going. R.I.P. Ricky.